YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. Alright, on today's hike, I'm over here in Hohokam Canyon. I've been on this loop trail before, but I'm going to take a different trail. There's another part of a trail I haven't taken before. I'm going to take that today. Can you hike it? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, this is definitely a sleeping area for several large animals. Oh man, cut on my jacket. You can see there is a animal trail going off that way, but this is all smashed down right in here, so a large number of animals are sleeping here. It's all squished down. Man, freaking stuck me right in my leg. Alright, it is a beautiful day today again. Beautiful blue skies, beautiful sunshine. Like I said, Hohokam Canyon is that way. Oh man. Really close to the road. But I'm going to be heading that way. I've taken this loop trail before, and I actually like it. Right here. It goes all the way around. Way over there, comes all the way around, comes back to this way. But it meets another trail over here that I've never been on before. So I'm going to go take that today. So it's been about 20 minutes since the last time I recorded anything. This morning started off so chilly, but then get so warm really quick. I've climbed to the top of that peak right there before. It's a lot steeper than what it looks like on video. Like I said, I've been on this trail before. I'm just going to, where it splits off and comes this way, I'm going to go that way. I've never been that way before. So freaking peaceful out here. Birds singing over there. Look at that cactus right there, how big it is. It's 22 after 9 right now, a.m. The beginning of the video I was just teasing another content creator, YouTube content creator by Astro Auto Repairs. He starts out his videos kind of similar to what I did, but he has a different kind of catchphrase that I use. But yeah, get to walking. I was talking to a YouTube subscriber of mine last night about my diabetes. She's diabetic also, and was talking to me on Instagram direct messaging about the rice that I eat, the diabetic rice. Maybe you're new to the channel, you didn't know I'm diabetic. One of the reasons why I do these hikes is to get in shape and to help control my diabetes. Now I'll put a picture of what we were talking about up in the corner here. Talking about the diabetic rice that I eat. I only eat this at home. When we're out doing family stuff, I'll eat regular rice. But then what a lot of people don't see or know is when you see me eating this food on my videos or on my Instagram, one thing you don't know and don't see is, one, either my sugar is really, really low when I eat this food and I need to bring my sugar levels up, or after I post a picture or video, I go out for a walk, you know, minimum 20-minute walk. I do a lot of walking in these videos, and I do a lot of walking that you don't see on these videos. Or you might see, if you follow me on Instagram, I seek out the truth Arizona. You see the walks that I do on my Instagram. I'm always walking. I do get a lot of people say, oh, I don't think you're diabetic because of the foods you eat. You have to understand one thing. I control my sugar levels so well that they are much lower than what they were when I first was diagnosed with diabetes 4 years ago. Because I control my intake of sugar and I control my intake of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are bad for you if you're diabetic. They're actually bad for everybody, but even more so when you're diabetic, because your body cannot burn all that sugar that you put into your system. Sugar is bad for you. Being a diabetic, you have to learn how to read labels. You have to learn what's good and what's bad for you. Processed sugar is really bad for people, for our human body, but when you become diabetic, it's extremely dangerous to take in so much sugar and carbohydrates. So, we were talking about diabetes last night on Instagram for quite some time. I don't have a problem answering people's questions about diabetes. I am not on any kind of medication whatsoever of any kind for my diabetes. I control it by eating right and exercising. I mean, that's what the doctors tell you. They tell you to exercise and watch your diet. But then they try to put you on these pills too, medications that the side effects alone are worse than the problem that you have, the diabetes. And I refuse to be put on any kind of medication for any kind of disease. I talked about this before many times in my videos and in my hangouts. I used to have breast cancer. It's very rare for men to get breast cancer, but my right chest breast, or side of my body, right side of my body, I had a cancerous tumor that the doctors tried to put me on chemo and put me on medication to help me fight that that cancer, but I ended up curing it myself with MMS and flaxseed oil and cottage cheese, a combination of both. And that was over 15 years ago. It's gone. I'm cured from it. Never came back. Never had a problem again. But as far as diabetes goes, a lot of people think it's hereditary. I don't believe that. This is my opinion. Doctors will tell you it's hereditary. Somebody in your family has it, you're going to have it. You know, but that's not true. I don't believe that. After 4 years of research in diabetes, I've come to learn that it's not a blood disease, it's a metabolic disease. Your metabolism cannot process the food that we eat, that we poison our bodies, and that's why a lot of people, you have some people, kids that are young that have it, but most of the time as you get older you get diabetes. It's because of the foods we eat. Now a lot of people in families, you might have diabetic runs in your family because a lot of families eat the same crap, eat the same food, so that's why they think it's hereditary. I don't believe that, but that's just my opinion. I am not a doctor, so, you know, but I don't believe what doctors say. Doctors just want to keep you sick and keep you coming back to take their medicine. I've never been on this trail here before, so this is all new to me. These are all just my opinions, you know. Don't just believe what I say. Go out and research it yourself like I did. A lot of research. It's a metabolic disease. Once you figure that out, how to read the labels of the foods you're eating, and, you know, how to get out there and exercise after you eat. Stop shoving your face full of food and sit in front of the TV. That's what causes the body to slow down. This is a cool area right here. Right? As a society, we've gotten lazy. We're shoving our faces with all kinds of processed foods and getting lazier and lazier, sitting around watching TV, which is a freaking making us stupid, making us lazy. Everything is getting easier for us. Smartphones, smart TVs, you know, drive-throughs, supersize it. You know, it wasn't like this 20 years ago. You know, but look how many people are getting sick with diabetes now because of the crap we're putting in our bodies. Everything is pre-cooked, fast food, processed food. Carbohydrates are bad for everybody, not just diabetics. This is awesome views right here, man. Put down that remote control and get out and start exercising, right? Everybody's too busy getting on the internet or their smartphones. You know, oh, I got 1 million followers on Instagram. I got 1 million followers on YouTube. How many friends do you have in real life? None. Start making some friends. Get outside, man. Look at this beautiful weather. You might live on the East Coast. It's not a problem. Put on a jacket, go outside. Stop being a wuss. Oh, it's too cold, or my back hurts, my leg hurts. My body hurts every single day from hiking. Doesn't stop me. I learned a long time ago when I had to go to rehab, learn how to walk again from a car accident I was in. The doctors told me after 3 months of rehab, I asked them, when's the pain going to stop? They said, oh, that pain ain't never going to stop. You got an injury, you know. And now that injury is going to be easier to re-injure. I say, what do you mean? Why am I coming here? I'm coming here to make the pain stop. And they're like, no, you got to learn to live with pain. You've injured your body, and it's going to give you problems the rest of your life. No sense crying about it, right? And look how beautiful it looks right there. I just climbed to the top of a peak already. All these saguaros out there. As far as you can see, nothing but saguaro cactuses. I've been to the top of that peak up there before. I saw a deer over there one time. See a lot of deer droppings over in this area, but I haven't seen any wildlife yet. Just birds. Here's the top of the peak right here. I got my fanny pack today. I was also asked where's my fanny pack. Well, I keep it in the car, just I don't use it all the time. I actually got it for summertime so I can carry 2 drinks, water and bye. So I got people ask me all the time, if you're always in pain, why do you continue to do these hikes? Well, there's an old saying called, if you don't use it, you lose it. Right? The muscles get weak, they get tired. I mean, a lot of these people that are sick or got body aches and problems, probably because all you do is sit around and you don't use the muscles. Muscles got memory. Alright? I'm not telling you to go out there and hike 15 miles or run in a marathon. But there's people I watch all the time on YouTube that have no legs, no arms. They have no excuses. They're out there doing it. They're going to the gym. They're getting out there. They're running in marathons. You know. This is one thing that I notice. Every time that I go to a Walmart or a supermarket or something like that, I see people with these handicap signs in their cars. I have yet to see one person get out of that car that looks handicapped. You know what I mean? I have personally seen people that are handicapped park away from whatever supermarket or Walmart that they're going into and not use the handicap parking spots. But people that are clearly doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them have a little handicap thing either on their license plate or hanging from the mirror, and they get out, they look perfectly normal. I see them putting 50-pound bags of dog food in their trucks or cars, you know, 12 packs of beers or Mountain Dew or Coca-Cola or something like that. They don't look handicapped at all to me, yet they have handicap stickers or signs hanging in their cars, parking in handicapped parking places. Personally, I feel that society likes to have excuses. Everybody wants to have something to complain about so people feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for anybody. Not one person. Especially when I meet real people that are really handicapped going out there and doing stuff and not letting that stop them. They're not using their real handicap to give them excuse. But normal, regular people who you couldn't even tell they're handicapped or have something wrong with them unless they tell you, have all kinds of excuses. I didn't let cancer stop me when I was told I had cancer, because doctors, they want you to prescribe you medication that make you sick to keep you coming back. When's the last time a doctor ever cured somebody? I don't have any memories of it. Right? Doctors don't care about you. All they care about is what kind of medical insurance you got, so they know what to charge you and what kind of medication to give you. People are sick all the time now. You know, get outside, man, do something. You know, go play in the snow for 15 minutes. It's not going to kill you. Remember when we were kids? I lived in the snow before as a kid. I remember throwing water on the sidewalks, waiting for it to freeze and run out there, jumping on the sidewalks and sliding and having fun. That's the problem as adults. We forget what it's like to be a kid, what it's like to go outside, run around and have fun. Right? When's the last time you ran after an ice cream truck? Remember that feeling you got when the ice cream man comes? You're just playing with your friends and all of a sudden you hear that doo-doo-doo. Ice cream! Right? Remember that feeling you got as a kid? Why as adults we lose that feeling? We forget what it's like to be kids. Not me. I'm not talking about me. I'm a huge kid. I just get so many people talking to me. Private messages on YouTube and Instagram. You know, telling me all their excuses. Wanting me to feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for anybody. I'm not trying to be a dick or be mean about it. It's just I got a lot of issues myself that I just don't use for an excuse. You know, I got a messed up hip, a bad knee, a meniscus tear. I had surgery done on my knee. Something was in this cactus and ran out really quick. I broke my foot in 2 places and cut off my right big toe. You know, I hurt every freaking day after every single hike. If you don't believe me, ask my wife or my children. They don't even want to hear me complain about it. Like, you're the one who went out hiking, you deal with it. A lot of emu, a lot of hot showers, a lot of massage chair time. You know, because the doctors told me you got to learn to live with the pain. It's not going to go away. You've injured your body. You know, just like with diabetes. When the doctor told me I was diabetic, and he said, well, we can get you on some medication and see what works. And I'll never forget this, because I said, what do you mean we'll see what works? And he's like, oh yeah, everybody's different. All medication is different. Some medication works, some don't. But we got to test it out and see what works on you and what doesn't work. And he said this with a straight face to me. And I looked at him and I said, you want me to be a guinea pig? And he's like, well, you know, we got to try different medications, see what works for you. I said, so you're going to give me a pill that's going to cure my diabetes? And he just laughed and he said, there's no cure for diabetes. I'm like, so why you want to put me on this medication then, if it's not going to cure me? He said, well, with diet and exercise and taking this medication, it will help control your blood sugar levels. I said, what do you mean with diet and exercise? He goes, well, if you change your eating habits and you get out there and exercise, you make your metabolism burn your food you eat, and that will help control your sugar. I said, so why do I need the pills for then? He said, well, the pills are for, I said, and he hesitated because he couldn't really say anything. And I said, the pills are for what? If you don't know what pills are going to work on me and they don't cure me, why do I need the pills? And he said, well, all I can do is try a different medication and we'll see what helps you and what doesn't. I said, no thank you, I'll pass. I'll do this on my own. I'll do it all natural and without medication. That was 4 years ago. Actually almost 4 years, coming up on 4 years here pretty soon on my birthday. be 4 years. And I did a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of watching videos of people with diabetes. I've tried out all kinds of stuff, natural stuff. Some worked, some didn't. Some worked for a little bit, some didn't work at all. But I'm only going to go natural. What I did find after all these years of being diabetic and controlling my sugar and seeing my sugar go down from 640 something down to keeping it close to normal, which is 110, keep it around 118, 120, just by walking and drinking water. That right there, I have found, is the best recipe for controlling my diabetes and blood sugar. And then on top of that, I'm losing weight also. Not that I'm trying to lose weight, but that's what I found so far. And every time I learn something, I try to teach other people what I've learned. But the problem that I run into is, look at this freaking trail. It's up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down. I gotta see how far I've been walking already, because I gotta turn and go back. Let me see what time it is. I think I'm gonna walk to that hill there and then turn around. Oh yeah, 45-minute walk already. I was over there, now I'm over here. The problem I'm finding with people with diabetes is nobody wants to change their lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle. I said it before, I'll say it again, diabetes saved my life. Being diagnosed with diabetes woke me up to the garbage, the crap that I was putting into my body. You ever heard that saying, you are what you eat? That's exactly true. If you're going to eat garbage and put garbage in your body's going to retaliate and break you down and give you diseases and make you sick. The human body was not designed to eat processed foods. I'm not saying I'm Jesus and I'm walking on water, that I don't eat crap still, but I control how much crap I put in my body. Turn around and go back now. I mean, it's impossible to eat 100% healthy every single day. I'll be the first one to admit it. But 90% of the time I eat healthy. You know, the other percent is because my sugar is so low and I have to eat something with sugar or carbs just to bring it up to normal blood readings. A lot of people just want to continue to eat the garbage and crap. They don't want to exercise, they don't want to drink water, they don't want to research anything. They want to believe everything that the doctors tell them. And all they do is take this pill. And I'll give you a perfect example. I met a guy 3 years ago on a hangout I was doing. And he was actually pissed off at me because I was trying to tell people that I'm going to cure my diabetes. And he was telling me he said, air quotations, I've had diabetes for 15 years. There is no cure. And this crap you're talking about in these YouTube videos and these hangouts, you need to stop. He's like, I've been on 5 different medications for my diabetes and not one has helped me in 15 years. Now get it, he's 327 pounds. I asked him, do you walk? Do you exercise? He's like, no. I got a bad back, I can't walk. And I said, well, so take me through your day. What do you eat? He eats pasta, because he says I'm Italian, so I eat a lot of pasta. I drink beer, and I drink Diet Pepsi. Oh, and he has 2 glasses of wine every night. And I'm like, no wonder the pills aren't helping you, because you're eating crap. Pasta is a no-no for diabetic people. And he was like, well, I'm Italian, I'm not giving up my pasta. I'm like, well, you're going to continue to have diabetic problems. I'm Asian. I had to give up rice until I found the diabetic rice. And I also, when I eat rice outside, when you see it in my videos, you don't know that my sugar's either low when I eat it, or we're walking around the mall for 3 or 4 hours after we eat. So I'm burning it off. But I don't know. Can I cure diabetes? I have no idea, but can you reverse it? I think you can reverse it like I have in the last 4 years. I've gone from 641 blood count to, like I said, 118, and 110 is normal. And I maintain that every single day. You know, if for some reason my blood sugar does go up, I think the highest ever gone up is 157. It's because I might eat something like have spaghetti or something like that, and I check my blood sugar 2.5 hours later, and it might have gone up a little because I haven't done any exercise. Then I'll just go outside and walk around my driveway just to bring it back down again. I no longer have the issues that come with diabetes as far as peeing all the time. When you have diabetes, you pee a lot. That's because your body's trying to get rid of the crap, the stuff that's bad for you. It's trying to flush out your system. There goes a rabbit. Or shooting pains from my knees down my legs into my toes. Electrical shocks. I haven't had that in 3.5 years because I control my blood sugar. To me, going out and eating cake or ice cream or drinking soda, which I haven't drank soda in over 20 years, but it's just not worth it. A couple of seconds on the lips of eating that crap and then having to deal with the electrical shooting pains, you know, and the problems that you have with diabetes for hours after eating that food, to me, it's just not worth it. I'm just not that type of guy. You know, when I want to do something, I do it cold turkey. I quit cold turkey what I'm doing, change to something better, and I stick to it. And I have support from my family, my wife and kids. Although I don't tell them how to eat or what to drink and stuff like that. I just tell my kids, you know, look at your father. I ate all that crap like you guys eat as a kid until an adult, and now, you know, this is what I'm paying for. You know, so learn from your father. You know, and they've changed their diets drastically. Not as much as I have, but you know, they're doing good. My wife can eat anything though. I don't know. She never gains a pound. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to my car now. I just thought a lot of rabbits out here. I just thought I'd bring that up because I was talking about it last night with this subscriber of mine. It's so beautiful and peaceful out here. Now I'm getting hot. I'm sweating like crazy. But yeah, I mean, sometimes my information that I try to teach people goes on deaf ears. People, I mean, I get asked every single day. I get asked at least 4 or 5 times a day, how's my diabetes? What am I doing to control my sugar? You know, how hard is it to stop eating the crap, the junk food and stuff like that? And, you know, what is some advice I could give to the people that are asking me this stuff? And I give it to them, and then after I tell them everything, then they're like, well, you know, I really like eating. I really like my junk food. And it's like, well, why are you asking me then? You know? My advice goes on to deaf ears. You know, they want to hear, oh, I found this magic pill and I took this pill and now I'm cured and I don't have diabetes anymore. No. If I went back to eating the crap that I was eating before I was diagnosed, I would be diagnosed again as diabetic. It will come back because, you know, this stuff is just bad for you. There is no miracle cure out there. Whether I can cure diabetes or find out how to cure it, I don't know. But I know I can reverse it because I have reversed it drastically compared to what I was 4 years ago to what I am now. And that's what keeps me motivated, what keeps me moving, doing what I'm doing. Diabetes saved my life. Otherwise, I'd be dead because I would have continued eating that crap. And eventually, people die all the time from diabetes. You know, because they don't listen to the signs. Your body talks to you. Your body warns you. A lot of people don't listen to the signs. And then when they do see the signs, they don't listen to the advice that people give them how to fix the problems that they're having. You know? It's not always just diabetes, it's just with life in general. You know? Society, you know, just, we're lazy. We just don't want to do anything anymore. And that's a sad situation. You know, people think that when you give them advice that you're criticizing them, and I'm not criticizing anybody. You know, I was there just like you. I was eating the crap, drinking the crap, and that's how I got diabetes. You know, sounds like a broken record, but that's the truth. Now, you got to ask yourself, how did you get sick? What put you in that situation? What kind of lifestyle did you live? You know, write it down on a piece of paper. I'm a visual type of person. I wrote everything down on a piece of paper. I wrote down the foods I was eating throughout the day, and I wrote the foods that I need to eat, but I'm not eating on the other side. You know, the pros and cons. And then I wrote down what I'm not doing, and I wrote down what I need to do. And the list for the stuff that I need to do is like this, and the list of the stuff for the food I need to do was like this, and the crap was like, it took up 2 pages, right? So, you know, visually, I was like, oh my God. I mean, when you have a car problem with your car, you've got to diagnose what's wrong with the car. Once one thing breaks down, that doesn't run right. That throws a wrench into the other stuff. And next thing you know, you got a domino effect. Stuff just starts messing up on the car. And before you know it, the car shuts down on you. You got 7 problems. You got to figure out, you know, what caused the main problem, right? Taking a pill for diabetes is a band-aid. It's not a cure. It's a mental band-aid that people think, well, I just take this pill, I go out and eat this chocolate cake. No big deal. That's why people are dying left and right from diabetes, because they think that this pill is going to cure them and help them, and it don't do nothing. I mean, the side effects alone is probably what kill you. But, look at this. I went up a big hill coming up here, and it's all flat here. It's going to lead me over there, and then I'm going to go down another big hill. I'm right at the top of the mountain. It's so peaceful out here, right? And I'm sweating like crazy because now it's burning up outside. We've been getting a lot of weird weather here in this country. Here in Arizona, on the East Coast and the North. I mean, it's freezing at night here. It's chilly in the morning, and then it's friggin' blistering hot in the afternoon. We got up to 80 degrees yesterday. Started off with 35 degrees. I'm parked over there somewhere. Over there in that corner. I got another 30-minute walk back to where I got to go over there. Way over there somewhere I'm parked. Can't even see my car. I am sweating like crazy right now. Alright, well, I'm going to stop talking about diabetes and put the camera down and do some fast walking here. Get back to my car. But, yeah. You know, you are what you eat. Whew. That's a steep hill. Oh, thought I was done. Still not done. Still gotta go down. Whew. Alrighty. Alright, this looks cool. Pretty cool. It's got little trees and bushes on both sides. I did not see any real wildlife out here except for rabbits. Not even birds. I heard the birds, but I didn't see any. This is a little cool spot in the trail here. This is a nice area to hike over here. Such beautiful mountain views. I would love to climb that mountain one day, but I would have to do it without video because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know when I'll do it, maybe in a year or two. Alright, back to this spot here. This is the loop. You go that way. Goes all the way around, comes back around and brings you back over there where the car is. Whew! Let's go up here and see if I can see my car. You hear all the traffic though. I can't see my car, but I can see where my car is parked. There's a truck parked there. I actually saw my mom this morning as I was getting ready to start my hike. It's probably, doesn't look like that far with the camera, but it's probably a 20-minute walk still from this spot to my car. I walked about 10 minutes and I saw this cactus. I was like, oh, I gotta show you guys this cactus because it looks like a hand, right? There's the wrist, there's the thumb right there, there's the thumb, and then the fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. That's the palm right there. You gotta visualize the hand, that's the wrist down there. Right? Well, actually it looks like this. The thumb and the fingers. Right? It's like a chair. Just sit right there. I just thought it looked neat. Let's see what it looks like from the back side. And then look what else I found. I found a stack of rocks here. What the heck is this supposed to mean? It's like a stack of rocks and spray painted. There's one there, and there's one over there. What is that about? No clue. It's got a stick in the middle. Oh, there's some kind of property markers. I don't see any more anywhere else. Don't know. It's kind of weird. Alright, going back to my car. Alright, back to my car. Take off this jacket. It is freaking hot. This guy's got on this antenna right there. It's like a little saguaro cactus on his antenna. Alright. Let's see what time it is. It is 10:17 a.m. and it is 68 degrees. I started at 9 o'clock. It is 10:18 now. That was a good walk. I got a good sweat on, good exercise, and beautiful views, beautiful blue skies and sunshine. That's going to be my video for today. So remember, smash that like button, hit that subscribe down in that corner down there. It don't cost you anything, it's for free. Like always, thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. I'm gone.